What happened in 2017 that kind of woke you up?
Man, so in 2016, things got rough in my marriage, and we decided we needed to separate, and we did in 2016. And in early 2017, I realized that I had all the bills.
Wow.
The mortgage was $2,410 a month.
$2,400?
$2,400 a month. Because you have to realize, I came from a humble beginning. My mom had me as a teenager. She was 17 years old. She dropped out of high school. My dad did graduate high school, but then he went on to the Marines to try to make a better life for us. But we had very little. And life got too tough for my mom. And she had to get help with others in the family and pass me on to some other people to take care of me. So I'm not used to having anything lavish or having more than just enough or, food stamps and government items, right, to help us through. And so when I went to college, thank God, I was able to go to college and got my degree from Tennessee State University. That changed my entire life. And so then I was like, wow, Mama, I made it. Got married, got the big house, the nice cars, traveling the world. Like, wow, we have money, we can spend it. Even though at the time I didn't realize how severely underpaid I was. But once I was, we were married and we were doing great and we had good credit scores and money, paychecks coming in, we were enjoying the money. Well, once we separated and we're going through the divorce, unfortunately, all those household bills I inherited, right? So that house and all those bills surrounding a big 5-bedroom house, I inherited all of those expenses. And I realized at that moment, oh my gosh, this is taking me back to my childhood. When I'm just swimming in debt, just needing to get from up under this, the stress, the worry of not having enough, all of those feelings came rushing back to me. And I had to do something. It stressed me so bad, the anxiety around it. I had to do something. So that's what I was going through at that moment. That insecure, very insecure feeling, even though I had a job, but I knew, because I only had $5,000 cash in the bank. And I know for a lot of people, that's like, well, that's something. But not when your mortgage is $2,400.
Right.
That's just your mortgage.
That's just 2 months of your mortgage there.
That's not even your electricity. I mean, January, food, $350 electric bills, right?
In a 5-bedroom house, absolutely.
So I had to get from under all of that, and I said, I have to sell this house. And that was step one, because I knew I had to get from under the biggest expense first.
How did that make you feel, selling a home that you lived in with your husband, with your family, a mother of two boys? All this responsibility now was on you when before you shared it. How did that make you feel emotionally as a single mother?
I'll be honest with you. It was a relief.
Was it?
For me, and people ask me that, why would you? And of course, my family said, you need to do everything you can to keep this house. And I said, for what? I'm house poor. All of my money is going into the house. Have you heard that term, house poor?
Now.
It's like, I got this big house. I'm not happy in it.
Come on.
I'm just paying to have a house that everybody thinks, oh, it's a nice house. I can't survive in this house. It's swallowing us up. So I felt a relief, and I sold the house, and I moved into a small 1,000-square-foot, 2-bedroom apartment. And I had never felt more secure, believe it or not.
1,000-square-foot apartment with 2 boys.
They share a room.
I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I grew up in a 3-bedroom home with a family of 6. Me, my brother, and my sister shared a room, and that square footage was only 1,200 square feet. So I totally get it. I mean, you do what you got to do to be comfortable, to survive.
I wanted to start fresh. I wanted to start over and rebuild from the ground up. And so I wanted to go back to that young Lakisha that just had the necessities and rebuild my life from there with what I really, truly value. Because I realized the big house on the hill, I didn't really value that. It was just something that, it was...
was it a statement piece?
It was. It was like, I really needed to get to a place where I could rebuild my life in a more sustainable way. And so that's how it all began.
I love it. I love it. I love it.